Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cobra's Corner. It's me, Andy, Cobra Commander TFW, and we are going to have a look today at Transformers Obliterator class Clench from back in the early 90s. I don't know what year to describe him as G1, G1.5 or G2. That's up to you and your preferences to decide. I like to class it as G2 because he's way too colourful for G1 really, but hey, that's just my thought pattern on it. We're going to have a look at this guy because I got him last year at Auto Assembly. It's nearly Auto Assembly now, and I got a commission done by Alex Milne on him for this year, so it seems like the perfect time to do it really. So let's have a look at Clench and see if he's any good, and if he's worth having a new toy done of him, because he hasn't had one yet. So let's jump into that now, shall we? So he is Clench in his very 90s truck mode. He's got this lovely deep blue colour with some sparkles put in there for that extra 90s magic. We also have for that 90s magic some yellow stickers that are incredibly in your face, and some translucent green plastic, and some pink stickers too, just to really cap it all off. I really like this truck mode. It's pretty boss. It's got a great heavy look to it. It looks like it's mean, it's intimidating, and well, granted I don't know what's dragging, but it looks like it's dragging something big. Granted, I would have liked the stickers on the back here not to be stickers, but to be more translucent plastic, but I do like the license plate. It's the weirdest license plate I've ever seen, and yo, I guess it tells you he's a Transformer. Disguise out the window, I guess. But just the look of this thing is really impressive to me. I dig it. I love it. But what can he do in the truck mode? Well, yo, he can roll. I know, I was shocked too. We also have the bits here which will become his thingy in the future, his stand, his battle pad, and you press this button to flip this up to get at the switch here, and you can pull this back and it'll fire out a missile if they're in there, which they're not at this time. You can fold this up, so you can do it from truck mode as well, but you don't have to. And in terms of scale, you know, he is RC, Prid RC. He's quite a long figure, because yo, there's a lot of transforming trailer here, so yeah, let's take him on to robot mode and just have a look at that mode. So here we have Clench now in his robot mode, and he is all of the 90s, with extra pink now being revealed thanks to his arms and legs popping out from underneath his vehicle mode. He's also got quite a cool little chest. Not too fond of the shoulder pads, even though they do kind of bulk him out and make him look a bit more beefy. I've got a way to fix it to a design I much more approve of, and we will talk, well, I will talk about the head in a little bit. Because we removed Clench's trailer, it means that there's not a lot of back kibble on this guy, which is a good thing. He's very smooth and saucy around the back area, which is always good. I did forget to flip down his heel spurs, but they're completely unnecessary as the figure stands perfectly fine without them. Not really sure why they're there. Unfortunately, mine only has one, and the other one seems to have broken off. Not a big deal for me, but whatever. It seems weird that they're even here, though. And that face sculpt. I love it. I love how he's got a rebreather mask for some reason. It's a really cool design. I like the fact that they painted it bronze as well, just to make it really pop. And he has some hellishly bright eyes. That light piping on his eyes is incredibly good. Maybe could have done a bit of colour on his fins, just around the crown part, but apart from that, I really like this toy design. It's really good. So I don't like the shoulder parts. What I like to do is I like to have them mistransformed, I suppose technically. I like to have them transformed up like this. I think the design works, but as a toy, just because of the size of the shoulder pads, it just loses it for me. So I like to have it like this so you can see his arms. You can see more of this green here in the pink, which I prefer a lot more, but, you know, to your choice. The head can't move, that is locked in there. The arms can rotate, but because of the size of the shoulder pads and everything's really tight together here, lots of bumping can occur. So you have to kind of finagle a lot of this stuff around as it gets caught up real easily. We also have it can go out, I guess, but you need to fiddle around with it. And even with the pad down like this, there's still a lot of bumping and nonsense like that. So like I say, I like it like this. We have an elbow bend, 90 degrees, because that's what you do. Legs can go forward this far. And he has his legs can go forward a bit, and they can bend 90 degrees as well. It's not going to do anything, guys. This is really for the transformation. He's not a poser. believe it or not, because he's, you know, he's an old school Transformer toy. But that's all of the articulation here. But we do have a trailer to look at, and here it is. Yay! So let's put him back here. And yeah, I will quickly transform this thing as I give it a quick dust off. There's not a lot to be done here, but yo, you flip these down, you push the button as before, and flip. You get this cool targeting sensor, because again, translucent plastic, lime green, the 90s, it's all here. It all works. Then it's just a matter of flipping stuff up as the missile falls out, because, yeah, I've only got one missile, but, you know, there you go. Clicky joints, we have a stand here to help it stand. You flip out these parts as well, again, just to give it some more support. And then you flip out some handles and fiddle these around until they're in the right position for him to do some holding. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Clip, and there we go. This is his weapon platform thing. It's a bit weird. It's a bit silly. But yeah, sure. Why not? You can adjust it slightly. There's not a huge amount of like tilting it up and stuff. And you'll see why he has a 90-degree bend in his arms. It's so he can hold this. I can't be bothered to peg him in, but yeah, that's how it would work. You'd go, yeah, boom, and such. We have missiles here. I only have one. There's lots of them. Strangely enough, I think, you can push only one missile in. There's only really enough room for one, and to fire it, you go, pa-chunk. One of mine doesn't work, as far as I'm aware. Maybe it's this one. Nope, that one seemed to work as well. Okay, so they both work. Who knew? I should have known. Yeah. Okay, so as I mentioned, you can only really get one of these missiles in, and you get a lot of these if I remember. I don't think you can store these anywhere else, so it's a matter of, yo, just hope for the best. You don't lose them, and it was the 90s, and we were kids, and we did. That's just how it went. So yeah, that's Clench. That's his bits. That's all he's done. So is Clench worth getting? Well, if you like this era of Transformer toys as much as I do, I would say yes. Don't feel the need to get him with all of his missiles, because like I say, I don't think there's anywhere to store them. So you could only really have 2 inside the gun, and then the rest would just go in a bag somewhere. So what are you going to do? The look does it for me. The transformation is simple and fun, as all these G1 kind of toys are, especially the 90s ones, which are my era of Transformers, so that's good. He looks impressive on the shelf. He stands out because of his 90s colours. I would like to see him get a redo or something like that. I didn't like the BotCon toy. A nice G1 version, you know, redone by Hasbro would be nice. But yeah, until then, thank you people for watching. Take note, he is expensive, but I think worth it if you like collecting that old stuff. So until next time, I will catch you later, peoples. Peace.